Hello students, you are with Ranjana Munshi from Eastern Railway High School, Asansol. Welcome to your English grammar class. Today we will do transformation of sentences. There are various categories of transformation of sentences like from when you transform from active voice to passive voice, from direct to indirect, from affirmative sentences to negative sentences and vice versa. But today we will do with degrees of comparison. Now before I get into the details of the chapter, let me first give you the meaning of the word transformation. You all have come across the word transformation in physics, in biology and in mathematics. Now what does it mean in English language? It means, a total, a marked change in the form and in the pattern of the main sentence. Now here we will do with positive. We will change the sentences from positive to comparative, from comparative to superlative, superlative to positive, as many ways as is possible. Now, in your primary classes, you all have done the degrees of comparison, degrees of adjectives, and you all know what an adjective is. Right, you are. An adjective is a word that describes a noun. It's a describing word. Now, see the positive. I'll give you an example like adjective of quality. She is a wise girl. Now, wise is the first form of adjective which is called, which is said to be in the positive degree. Now, she is wiser than Rekha. Now, wiser is the second form of the adjective wise. So, that is in comparative degree. And Rekha is the wisest, or you can say Hema is the wisest of the girls in the class. Then wisest is the third form of the adjective, and that is said to be in the superlative degree. Now, suppose there is a sentence, no other drama in Sanskrit is so or as good as Shakuntala. Now what is the form of the sentence? See, I have used no other plus so or as plus the positive degree or the first form of the adjective plus as and then the rest of the sentence. Now, in comparative degree, how should you do? Without changing the meaning of the sentence. See, what have I done? Shakuntala is better. So now better is the comparative degree of good. So better than any other drama in Sanskrit. So what have I done? I have used the comparative degree of adjective plus I have used than because you are comparing two things plus any other and then the rest of the sentence. Then you have superlative degree. Shakuntala is the best drama in Sanskrit. Now best is actually the superlative degree of the word good. Now here you find the sentences, the meanings are same, but the formation of the sentences is different in these three parts. Now this is rule 1. What is rule 2? Now if a sentence in the positive degree begins with very few Indian cities are as big as Mumbai. Now what have I done? Very few plus as plus the positive degree of the adjective plus as. Now, without changing the meaning of the sentence, I have transformed into comparative degree of the adjective. What have I done? Mumbai is bigger. Now see, this bigger is the second form of the adjective or the comparative degree of the adjective big. So bigger than most other Indian cities. So you use comparative degree of adjective plus than plus most other. And in the superlative degree, what have I written? Mumbai is one of the biggest Indian cities. That means it's unlike this one. Mumbai, it is not saying that Mumbai is the biggest, but there are many other cities which are big and Mumbai is one of them. So Mumbai is one of the biggest Indian cities. And what have I done? One of the, I have used one of the plus superlative degree of the adjective. Now the third one, third category. He is as wise as Solomon. So now the comparison here is between two only, he and Solomon. So when you have comparisons between two, you cannot have superlative degree, because you are comparing only between two persons or two things. Superlative can be used only when you are comparing more than two things or more than two people. So here, he is as wise as Solomon. What have I done? As plus the positive degree of the adjective plus as. And in comparative, see, I have changed this, transformed the sentence without changing the meaning. I have changed into a negative sentence. Solomon was not. So you have to bring this second noun first. Solomon was not wiser. What is a comparative degree of wise? That is wiser, and you have to use than because you are comparing, and I have used he is. So see, not plus comparative degree of adjective plus than. And here it is not possible to change or transform the sentence because you are as I said, you are comparing only two people. So it is not possible to give the superlative degree of this adjective. So next class I will discuss in more details. Today this much. Thank you so much.